Hello and welcome back to our channel. My name is Francisco and I work for Virtual CNS. And we are here to show you a little bit about Office 365 or Microsoft 365 and an application that I think is very interesting. It's called Power Apps. Okay. We talked before about Power Automate and obviously how we can use that application to be able to integrate and automate the process within Microsoft 365. And here we're going to talk about Power Apps, which in reality also integrate very well to Power Automate to allow the applications and the data for your business to be able to be more efficient. So let's get into that, I guess, and let's talk about what exactly can you do with Power Apps. Power Apps and also Power Automate has been strong points from Microsoft about the power that this allows your business to have in terms of data integration, control, applications availability, and the capacity for you to design the business apps in a very easy way. Of course, this kind of start to get a little more complex, yes. It has a programming involved, but in reality, it's just a very top level, nothing really complex if we really talk about programming per se. But at the end of the day, you do have to be familiar with some basic concepts of programming and also understanding of the application. And again, I'm not trying to say that this is a very complex and difficult process, but you do have to obviously enjoy and like the application. Some business owners, they are just more business side. And obviously this may get a little more confusing and tricky, but if you have another person that understands the process, understands technology, IT and applications, and is not afraid to try things, obviously this application is going to fit well in your situation. So again, let's talk about this. What exactly can you do with this? Power Apps, the main concept is that, yes, you do have other applications that you can use out of the box. But in this case, this allows you to create something that you don't have available from Microsoft. For example, if we talk about this, and then we go to the create option, and then again we start with the templates here at the bottom, you're gonna see different things. For example, let's talk about help desk, or maybe something that we can all understand a little bit better. Yeah, this one here. It's a site inspection. Okay, and this example, for example, which is gonna be the way I'm going to explain this, in this app, okay, you have an application that is going to allow you, based on what I'm reading right now, to be able to do an inspection. Okay, what is an inspection in this case? It can apply to different industries. For example, if you go out there and you want to inspect, for example, real estate, or you want to inspect a building, or you want to maybe inspect something else, this applies. At the end of the day, it's an inspection where the key is to start documenting and be able to take pictures and then upload it to an application. Now, this is an application that is already out there. So you can click on create. And what this is going to do is going to actually start processing information and putting that together for you. Now, what kind of application is this, you wonder? Yes, it is an iPhone application. It can be an iPad application. It can be for different technologies out there when it comes to mobile devices. And then the idea is that once you start doing this, okay, you can see the application. And then that application obviously is going to have the ability to connect to a database that at the end of the day is going to be hosted in Office 365 or Microsoft 365. So at the end of the day, you have it available. So you can actually use this application in the real world and then be able to integrate and then customize it depending on your needs. So again, this is very powerful, and hence the name Power Apps, where, for example, we're talking about here an application, again, very basic, potentially, where you can actually double click on the photos, and then you are able to see the photos. Most likely you are able to upload and create some content if you want to. For example, here, obviously it gives you some basic options to enter, different alternatives here, and then click on save. And then this is the results. And obviously you can start creating a database of content. In this case, a database of text, and a combination of images that you can upload and then sync back to your main infrastructure, in this case, Microsoft 365 portal. Now, again, this is powerful because, again, in this case, you don't have to go out there and then maybe necessarily bring somebody from the outside to create an application. This is a tool available to you right away. Of course, maybe this application is going to require more additions. If you go back here and you click on cancel here, then you can edit this. Okay, I'm not going to go into the details of how to do it, but on the left side, you have options available for you to be able to edit and be able to add things, edit the text, edit the functionality, edit the colors, and do a lot more complex application. And just showing you the basics, okay? Showing you what you can do with this. But of course, once you start getting into the application, yes, it can get complex. It can get complex, and maybe it's gonna get as complex as you want, okay? But the key here is not really, the conversation here is how you can employ this space and be able to take advantage of something like this, an amazing tool, in order to improve your business within, obviously, the kind of need that you're gonna need to have. If you go back to the templates, for example, here you have other applications. For example, you can manage my expenses. This is another one out there here already available. Customer success, if you wanna be able to do something like that. Inventory management, for example, this is a good one. Actually, let's actually create it. Sounds very interesting. Everybody most likely, typically you have to manage some sort of inventory, say, for example, tools, say, for example, depending on the industry that you're in, maybe you want to manage your product that you're selling. So let's check it out. And again, here, once you have the application already available to you, you click on play here on the right side or preview, and then boom, here it is. Okay, you already have some sort of, kind of type of inventory. Okay, and then it kind of tells you, obviously, as you can see, restock. Look at this, for example. Okay, you can send an email from the application. You can search. Okay, let's actually double click on this one. It gives you the information, the price per unit, how many in the inventory. Again, this is a nice product, and a basic nice product that it really can help you to maybe track your products, your inventory. Okay, and again, this you can actually publish this, and you can control this in many different ways. And obviously, once you go back here, you can manage the data. It's going to go back to you. It's going to go back to your database, and then you're able to make decisions. You can actually integrate this information and be able to have a connection from here to SharePoint, for example, and other applications as well. You can automate the process. If we go back to what we explained before, you can actually integrate this as well with Power Automate to do certain different tasks. So that's pretty much my point. Again, we're not going to go into the details as this type of videos. We're just showing you the basics of this, what you can do, what it's made for, and then obviously you can make the decision to see if this is something maybe that you want to try, maybe explore, and maybe go further to learn a little bit more, maybe receive some help from a technology company like us in this case, where we can guide you through the process and we can design all the different things for you in this case. So the important thing here is that you get an idea of the options available as we move along, and you can continue doing this. Actually, you can create applications, or you can use a template as well. For example, this Estimator Pro, which is also available. Yeah, and here I forgot to say, in the format type, you can set a tablet and maybe a phone. And here it tells you also it connects to Office 365 and also Outlook, depending on the type of application. And this is it. Thanks for watching this video. And if you have any questions, you can send an email to info@virtualcns.com, and we'll be happy to help. Thanks again.